Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Sandy Bay on the RDAllen multiplayer server. And we're joined by John on the server here at the moment. And looking at our fermented silage bunker. This is the bunker we were working on there last episode. Finished that field. And I forgot to look exactly how much is in here. It should say, right? Yeah, almost 2.3 million chaff in here. So we're going to start selling it here, hopefully, this episode. Now, obviously, the sell point here is down by the biogas plant. This is up by the main farm here, so we're going to be transporting it. John, what can he do? Like field 8, there needs to be, unless there's grass on that field. Let me double check that. No. Okay, so yeah, he can plant that field. Okay, and we're going to grab the John Deere 8530 here. And let's see what's here. That is the blade. Okay. See if we can detach the rear here. I don't know why it shows everything as being on the back of the tractor when the blade is actually on the front of the tractor technically, but whatever. And we're going to grab the, we call it a snowblower here on the multiplayer server. This orange-looking contraption here. And hopefully it'll work this way. Otherwise, I'm going to have to grab probably another tractor. I don't think I could put this on the front with the blade on here, at least not with that configuration. Yes, looks like it's going to detect the truck, so hopefully that means it's going to put it in there. Okay, it looks like it's going somewhere. Oh yeah, it is going in the truck. Okay, excellent. Might have to get maybe a loader tractor with this, I'm not sure. That is the one issue you have noticed with this particular unit here. Sometimes it seems like it's a little stubborn actually picking up. Might help too if I actually open up the bunker a little more. I don't know if I can do that or not. It is, it's picking it up a little bit. I don't know how much have we actually got. Almost 6,000. Let's see, can I not, that opens that up there, okay. Okay, can I not open more of the front of this bunker here? Kind of interesting. It opens it up back here. I'm not sure why that is, but oh well. Okay, there we go. Now it's going nicely. Like I say, it's a little bit tricky sometimes to get this thing to work. But usually once you get it working, it works quite nicely. And yeah, a little concerned about this bunker opening up. I guess we'll find out. Well, it's still taking it away, yeah, which is kind of interesting. Oh, come on. It was working so nicely a minute ago. And I had noticed that, like, once you ride up on the silage, then it's all done. So you don't want to be up on the silage too much. You kind of have to be right at the bottom of it, like right here. And that's usually the point it works the best at. Although it seems to be all done here, so that's okay. Let's move to the other side here then. Oh, this might be an issue with the other trailers here. Let's find out. Oop. Okay, there we go. Much better. Not that we can't necessarily maybe fill those trailers up as well, but I'd rather start with the truck here first. And this, by the way, works with all fruit types. So if you've got anything on the ground you want to pick up, this will pick it up, which works pretty good for that. You know, if you accidentally spill something or you want to create a tip anywhere point, you know, just store stuff on the ground, you can do that. Is that actually putting it in the truck, or is that just dumping it back on the ground? Kind of looks like it's dumping it on the ground now. Truck actually might be full. Not quite, but close. I know we had an issue here with this truck when we were chopping. It doesn't seem like to fill up completely. Okay. Now, it seems like the rest of this bunker needs to open up. I wonder if it's bugged somehow. Well, that would be less than ideal. Because, yeah, the back portion of the bunker here is open. Possibly, maybe two. Maybe I just need to, like, relog. Rejoin the game. Maybe it needs to be updated for me. Maybe it actually is open and I just can't see that it's open. Kind of like a weird multiplayer glitch thing. I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely not seeing any option to open the bunker any further. And it does seem, yeah, like it is actually still closed in this part yet. I'm sure, like I said, we could probably get some more of this out yet. But just looking at this here, this doesn't look like a promising sign that we can open up any further. Anyway, let's we'll just take and sell this. Oh, this is not the truck. Let's try the truck here. We'll take this and sell it here. And I'm not sure which way is really the easiest way to get down to the biogas plant, but we'll just pick away here. And if we can get that bunker figured out, we can pull a trailer behind this truck as well, so we can haul probably a good 100 and, depending on the trailer, we use probably a good 120,000 or so at a time here of silage. So still quite a few trips here back and forth to the biogas plant if we sell all the silage. Now, obviously, too, we're probably not going to want to sell it all at once because I'm sure the price is just going to bottom out. Actually, you know what? Speaking of silage selling, is there actually another spot you can sell silage on this map? I know some maps will have multiple sell points. Looks like the BGA is the only one on this map for 268 at the moment. Okay, double check here. I'm pretty sure we got to go straight. Yes. Anyway, just a reminder again, if you would like to join us on the multiplayer servers, information is in the description below. There are 2 download links for each server. First download link should download all the mods needed to join the server. Make sure you extract that file when you do download it. It will download all the mods into one zip file, and that will need to be extracted, and then all those mods, put into your mod folder. And the second download link will take you to the server download page. You can download the mods individually, or you can download them all from there as well if you prefer. Now, if we're getting it into the sell point itself, let's see, what would the best way to go about this? Probably actually just dump it straight on the ground, maybe. That actually might be the easiest. It doesn't actually take too long with the front loader there. Or another option, and we've done this on the multiplayer server before. Pretty sure I've done this on camera. I'm not sure, though. But I would involve not using this truck. Instead, we have, I think, is it a modded auger wagon? Maybe not. I thought there was a modded one that we had that will actually hold silage. Maybe we don't have it on Sandy Bay here. Maybe that's only on server 1. Anyway. We'll just, let's just dump it straight on the ground here for the moment. As far as I know, this is the only sell point at this BGA. All done unloading before the... Okay, had to cough out a lung there a moment. It was all done unloading there before the box was all the way up. I think I was saying there. And yes, still recovering there from the head cold there I had earlier this week and part of last week. And also, if you're going to join us on the multiplayer server, please make sure you join us on TeamSpeak as well. Information for joining the multiplayer servers can be found in TeamSpeak, plus the password, plus download links. Everything can be found in TeamSpeak as well. And information for the TeamSpeak server can be found in the description of the video as well. And there seems to be some confusion about that. A question I do get asked fairly often. Where can I find the information to join your server? Well, like I say, I think every single time I mention it, it can be found in the description of any one of my multiplayer videos. So if you check the description of this video, you'll find all the information you need to join the server. Like I said, I don't quite get the question there why I get asked that every now and then, because it seems like it should be fairly obvious, I think, but maybe not. And at least maybe for those of you, maybe watching on mobile devices, I realize maybe, looking at the description of this video isn't quite as easy. But then again, if you are, watching on a mobile device and you want to join us, you probably have a PC. So probably want to check the description of the video on the PC. And as far as I know, too, for those of you who wonder, by the way, I believe Mac users can join as well. It's pretty much the same process. Just need to install the mods, TeamSpeak, obviously. Okay. Like I said, I think we're actually done here, unfortunately. That doesn't seem like we can open up this bunker anymore. Well, we got a little bit more picked up. I don't know if I can get this stuff in the corner here again or not. It would appear not. Okay. Well, now then. Let's sell what we got down there for the moment. And then maybe we'll reconsider, either do something else for a little bit, or I'll try relogging on the server here and see once if that'll open up the rest of that bunker or not. Also, I was kind of mentioning there last episode, maybe changing to a different map. Still probably looking at doing that here yet. I'm not sure how soon we'll do that. But yeah, we'll probably definitely be looking at a new map here on at least server 2 anyway. Sounds like server 1 is still good for its map yet. And obviously, like I've said before, with the multiplayer servers, typically the maps tend to not last as long. Seems like usually maybe more than about 2 to 3 weeks, and then usually we're on to a new map. You know, maybe a little bit longer sometimes, depending on the map, but... Okay, there we go. I can't quite make out what that display says there. Is that actually showing something? Oh, it is. Okay. Just need to be close enough to actually see it. Should be the last scoop here, by the way. Okay, there we go. Okay, like I said, I'm going to think I'll rejoin the game here a moment. We'll see if that fixes the bunker, and if not, maybe we'll have to do something else then. So we'll be right back in what will just be a few seconds for you folks. Okay, and we are back, and look at that bunker. It is actually open a little bit further now, so... Yeah, I don't know if it's like a little multiplayer bug that's... Oh, wait, let's shut that off. We don't need that. A little multiplayer bug that's going on or what's happening here. But, yeah, the bunker is open a little bit more. So that's good. Let's move the truck over here a moment. And then we can load up some more silage. At least hopefully try to anyway. It appears to be fixated on something in the front of the... Oh, there we go. I say it's liking something on the front of this tractor. I wonder if the silage blade maybe is counting. Hopefully that's actually going in the truck. You know what I can do? Do that. Nope, wrong way. And I should actually be able to see what's going in there, right? No, it isn't actually not on the list. Okay. Kind of surprised by that. Not sure why the truck is not on the list there. It appears to be going up, though, so okay. And the list, by the way, for those of you not sure, I'm talking about the glance mod up in the top there. I don't know why the GMC. I was hoping to see the GMC on the list there. And I could actually see how full it was without, you know, actually having to get into it. There we go. That seems to be working pretty good here. Oh, this actually has a pipe cam on it too. Yeah, that's what that is. I was wondering kind of what was happening when I was pushing Alt there. That's kind of cool. Again, for those of you not familiar with it, this is a drive control mod that adds the pipe cam. Typically used more for like combines or choppers, I guess, but anyway, we'll read some comments here in a moment. Thomas was saying you're not running 1.7 for Hobbs Farm. No, I am not. I'm running 1.66 or something like that, I'd like to say. And yes, I am aware there is a newer version out there. At this point, I don't really see a need to change now that I've already started. I wonder if that truck is considered full here again, even though it's probably not. 60,000. Okay, I wonder if we're going to have like the same issue again, like I was mentioning earlier, for those of you who remember when we were chopping with it. With this truck here. It did not like to fill up all the way. Get to, I think it was more like 50,000 though, with the chopper. See if we can get this trailer to fill up maybe. Get in nice and close here. Okay, there we go. That seems to work. And like I said, this is probably the easiest way I can think of to sell the silage here out of this bunker. Just sit here and wait for the trailer to fill up there. Samuel was saying, I love this series. Again, talking about Hobbs Farm. Best one you've done so far in 17. It's also, for those of you probably looking for, you know, more Oklahoma-style feel to it. At least at this point, that's the closest you're probably going to get to Oklahoma there with the Hobbs Farm. Kind of a very similar feel map-wise. Big fields. Be getting big equipment in it. A couple people pointed out there was no sound in my recent train simulator video. I'm going to have to investigate that, as there's supposed to be, and there should be, sound with that video. I'll have to figure out what happened with that. Christopher was asking, can you please play Sim Airport? Oh, shut off, shut off. Yeah, that's what's happening, isn't it? It must be blowing it into the blade. And the blade just, you know, dumps it off in the pile in front of it. That's kind of weird. Okay, whatever. You know, I wonder if we dump this in a pile right in front of the silage sell point, and then we take the blower down to the, or get another blower and take it down to the biogas plant there. I wonder if we can just sell it that way. I don't know if the, no, I'm not going to make that turn. I wonder if the blower will put it right into the sell point. Again, another comment here on the Train Mechanic Simulator. Fainter Beast was saying no sound. Might want to check the audio. And that, by the way, for those of you wondering what software I use to record, I use OBS Studio. And that is one reason I use OBS Studio, so you can actually see what it is recording. You know, volume levels. I have, you know, the individual sound level there for the game. And then I have the sound level for myself. So I can actually see that it is working, or hopefully it's working. So yeah, I'm going to have to go investigate, like I said, if maybe something in the rendering there derped up and it didn't render the audio for that episode. Or maybe YouTube did something silly, I don't know. But I will definitely have to check that out, as I'm pretty sure there is audio in the recorded file. Okay, Jeffrey was saying, you wanted an opinion as to what we should do? I want you to put every field in corn and chaff it all. There are two great big bunkers over by Aaron's compost. Try to fill one of those. I actually do plan on doing that, so don't worry if you want to see that. We will be attempting to. Forget it. We won't be attempting to. We will be filling one of those bunkers up by Aaron's compost there. That is on the north. I think that's the north side of the map there. There are two huge bunkers there. But before we do that, I do want to get the fields that are next to those bunkers. So, you know, we got some nice close fields to at least start with by trying to fill them. Stuart was saying, I'd like to see you do some manure spreading on some fields. Hopefully we'll get to that with Hobbs Farm as well. Probably won't be doing much of that here on Sandy Bay. I don't know what we even have for animals, really. I don't think we've got much into animals here on Sandy Bay. That's something we can possibly do yet, if you folks want to see that, I suppose. Okay, that probably looks pretty good. And if I dump here, will that dump the rear trailer? Yes, it will. Okay. Want to make sure it dumps the rear trailer. Don't need to be dumping the truck here. I don't know if it'll even actually let you do that or not. I'm assuming it probably will. Jack was saying, love the video. Thank you very much for that. Nick was asking, will Hobbs come out for PS4? I have no idea on that. Rushart was asking, are there missions on the Hobbs farm? Yes, there is. I'm pretty sure that's default for pretty much any map as far as I know. Unless, of course, you're multiplayer, then the missions don't work, so... And we'll dump the truck here in the same pile. And for those of you wondering, probably yes, it'd be much easier just to actually bring the chaff right down to the bunker here in the first place. I was not the one that filled the bunker up there by the main farm. I'm not sure who actually started that. But seeing as how it started, it's like, well, you know, let's give it a try. Nice big bunker up there. And at least if this was a back up to sell point you could, you know, back the truck up to and just empty into, this actually probably would work quite nicely. So that truck is really touchy with the throttle, by the way, for those of you wondering. Give it just a little bit of throttle and it takes right off. So it's kind of hard if you want precise driving with this truck. Okay, and back to the main farmyard here. Or guess what? We'll try it again. And yes, if I've had a 10 cents for every time I've hit this corner post here, by the way, turning it onto this road, I'd be a rich man by now. Or at least I'd be a few cents richer anyway. I have hit that post quite a few times making that turn there, at least with this truck anyway. Maybe not so much with those slower moving tractors and whatnot, but at least this truck. Like I said, its acceleration is just probably a little bit too high, especially given the fact an older truck like this. My grandpa actually has an older, I'm pretty sure it's a GMC dump truck. I'd have to go look again, that I have driven before. And yeah, I don't remember it being able to take off quite this fast. In fact, I remember it being actually quite slow on the starting gate. Actually, you know what? There is a secret entrance here. Where is it again? I don't know if we can really get down it with a truck. Actually, there it is, right there, I believe. Yeah, right there. Be a little bit of a shortcut, but I don't think we can get down that with a truck and trailer here. Okay, and there we go. With that, I think we'll wrap up the video here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.